So I know that this is Lauren and Ashley's day today, but just in case there are any single people out there looking for love, forget Match.com or Tinder, just come and have a little chat with them and she'll sort you out. So this is the first date. This is how we remember it.
How you remember it.
Yeah. After Emma's helpful meddling, I remember that their first blind date was on a Friday night. Ash was busy getting ready upstairs, asking to use my brute, and whether I had any newly polished trainers he could borrow.
Guaranteed to have some newly polished.
Yeah, you got to, innit? No, the only man who polishes trainers.
And when he emerged wearing a collarless shirt, I couldn't help but tell him he looked like an Indian waiter. He insisted it was fashionable, so I said it would be fine as long as they didn't take Lauren to a curry house, because he'd end up waiting tables. The next morning, Mags and I were a bit apprehensive the next morning as we didn't know how it went. When we heard in the distance sounds of John Legend's "All of Me Loves All of You" coming from Ashley's bedroom.
Singing?
We knew it must have been a success. I used to love that song, but when you've heard it on repeat for 2 days, it gets a bit wearing. When we met Lauren the next month. When she and the girls went to Ascot for the racing. Ash concocted a cock and bull story about problems with Lauren's train and needing to come to Southampton.
We all been there, haven't we? We all been there.
Yeah.
No, you didn't that night, remember?
It was one of those situations that Mags and I pretended we believed, but just knew that they needed to see each other. We went along with it. We all bonded over tacos and knew that Lauren was a lovely girl when she didn't even bat an eyelid when Maggie showed her our dog Riley's ashes.
That's not weird, is it? It's not weird.
Maggie was still in a state of mourning. Lauren actually acted as if this was a normal occurrence. But then again, she does work in mental health. I remember the next morning, Mags asking me whether that was that a strange thing to do. And I said, no, of course it wasn't. But behind Maggie's back, I was going. It has been a wonderful getting to know Lauren and the Griffin family, especially Ducky. I must admit, I do get a bit jealous every now and again when Ashley calls Trev his second dad. Or even worse, when I get called the second dad. But in all fairness, it has been great seeing Ash so welcomed into the family. Through meeting the Griffins, Ash has been on some lovely holidays, such as wine tasting in Cyprus, travelling the west coast of America, and even went to beautiful Bali. He has learned how to fly fish. He's played a game of cricket.
Fielded?
He didn't then, Trev.
I did, but I didn't. We won't go there.
And he got to go surfing in Cornwall. Apparently, Ash looks a tad better in a wetsuit than Ewan. However, it is not just life in Winchester that provides new opportunities. Through meeting our family, Lauren has been introduced to coral online betting, the art of scaring people half to death and posting it online, and the importance of sitting at your allocated seat at the dinner table. So here we are today celebrating Lauren and Ash's wedding. It has been beautiful today, and they both have worked so hard to plan it and shown what a fantastic team they are. Lauren looks absolutely wonderful today. Did anyone see Ashley cry?
No.
He has spent the last 17 years making fun of me crying when I married Maggie. So I am delighted for a bit of revenge. Planning a wedding can be stressful, but it is good to see you have kept your sense of humour. This was evident when you registered your marriage and decided to put my occupation as a dinner lady. It wasn't until I got back to my office desk I thought this might cause some confusion in the future when my great-great-great-grandchildren decide to create a family tree. Nan was an associate professor and Grandad was a dinner lady.
It's been corrected now, don't worry.
Yeah, I haven't quite finished yet, but at this point, Ewan's going to come over, and we're going to, as you all know, Mike's brother. Sorry, Ashley's brother, Mike, is in New Zealand, and he sent over a few words, but I can't read them.
He ain't got his glasses on.
No, you read it.
I've read it about 5 times and got really upset, and I don't want him to. So Ewan's kindly just said that he'd read them for me. So this is for you two guys.
So Ash, this is a little message from New Zealand. Ash, look at me when I'm talking to you. For those who don't know me, I'm Ashley's older brother. That's not me, that's Michael. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate Ashley and his beautiful new wife, Lauren. We wish that we could be there to celebrate with you on both on your special day and welcome Lauren into our family. We wish you good luck, Lauren. You're gonna need it. Myself and Ash have always been close. As well as being my younger brother, he's also my best mate. We've always had a laugh together and have had many fond memories. But I'd just like to name a few. From when we were kids, get the toilet roll. We went and got that earlier, Ash. There you go, mate.
Right, no,
Don't you worry.
no.
From when we were kids, play fighting outside in our nan's house or in the supermarket, open up the multi-packs of crisps. Wayne was probably there.
He was there. He was there, wasn't he?
To the weekend we spent riding around the streets of Bitton at the age of 8 and 5 on our motorbikes where our dad got for us, wearing only a couple of oversized helmets to keep us safe, generally getting up to no good.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they both were.
To be fair, I'm surprised you've turned out all right.
Me too.
As everyone knows, we love a bit of brotherly competition. Whatever he can do, I can do better. Whether it be jumping off a 30-foot cliff and the Brecon Beacons during the stag, or Ash having a quicker go-kart at Thruxton. We've always pushed and encouraged each other, often succeeding in similar goals. Even the past 7 years have been good, having you by my side, and it's been a privilege to work with you. I couldn't ask for a better brother or a friend. From the first time I met Lauren, I could tell you two are meant to be together. Ash, you're so lucky to have found someone who's beautiful, intelligent, funny. You've done all right, Nate. You've done all right. We love you, very proud of you. I'd like to congratulate the newlyweds again. wishing you a lifetime of love, laughter and happiness on your very own adventure together. To the happy couple, Ashley and Lauren.
Well done, mate. Thank you. Cheers, Ian. Now you can understand why I couldn't read that. So, yeah, I know you did. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. But in seriousness, the words of John Legend couldn't be any truer than today, and we are so proud of you both. So please, can you all be upstanding? And can you toast the bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Kearney?